Ever wondered why your perfect match on Tinder turned out to be less than perfect in real life? Well, you're not alone. Today we're diving into the murky depths of the world's most popular dating app, Tinder, to expose its not-so-romantic side. Meet Sarah, a 30-something professional from London. Sarah used Tinder for over 2 years, swiping left and right in search of love. She was drawn in by the app's glossy interface and the promise of a perfect match. But instead of finding Mr. Right, she found herself stuck in a cycle of endless swiping and shallow conversations. Sarah's experience isn't unique. In fact, it's all too common among Tinder users. Then there's another issue that plagues Tinder: its generalized nature. Sarah, as well as many other users, find it exasperating to encounter people who are using the platform not with the intention of dating, but for other agendas like using the app to find friends or using the app to spy on their partners. This adds another layer of challenge in the pursuit of meaningful relationships, as users have to sift through a myriad of profiles to find those genuinely interested in dating. We also meet Tom, a 25-year-old teacher from New York. Tom joined Tinder hoping to meet new people and maybe even find someone special. Instead, he himself overwhelmed by a barrage of unsolicited messages, inappropriate pictures, and users who weren't who they claimed to be. The stories of Sarah and Tom aren't isolated incidents. They're part of a broader pattern of negative experiences that users have reported on Tinder. Firstly, the illusion of endless choice. Tinder's big selling point is its seemingly endless pool of potential matches. This can lead to users becoming overwhelmed and developing a throwaway mentality where they constantly seek the next best thing. In turn, it can make it harder to form meaningful connections. Secondly, the superficial nature of the app. Tinder primarily focuses on physical appearance, with users swiping left or right based on a handful of pictures and a short bio. This can perpetuate a culture of superficiality and objectification, where users are judged primarily on their looks rather than their personality or shared interests. Thirdly, the issue of catfishing and safety. While Tinder has taken steps to verify users' identities, it still has a long way to go. Cases of catfishing, where users pretend to be someone they're not, are still rife. And that's not to mention the potential risks associated with meeting strangers in person. Adding to the list of concerns, the issue of privacy. Tinder, like many other apps, requires access to a treasure trove of personal data. From your location to your preferences, even your private conversations. The potential misuse of this data is a growing concern. There have been instances where data has been sold to third parties, leading to unwanted targeted advertising and even potential identity theft. Furthermore, there is a lack of transparency about how this data is used by Tinder and its affiliates. So, while you're swiping left and right, remember that your personal data might be at stake. Lastly, let's talk about Tinder's rules and moderation. As with any platform, Tinder has a set of community guidelines and rules that users must adhere to. These rules are designed to create a safe environment for everyone, but they can also be seen as a restriction on users' freedom of expression. For instance, certain topics are off-limits, certain pictures are deemed inappropriate, and some behaviors are considered unacceptable. The challenge here is to strike a balance between maintaining a safe environment and allowing open communication. While rules and moderation are necessary for safety, they can sometimes hinder open and honest communication. So next time you're on Tinder, remember that the rules you're following are there for a reason, but they also have their limitations. Now that we've delved into Tinder's rules and moderation, it's time to step back and examine the broader context. As much as Tinder has revolutionized online dating realm, it isn't without its flaws. The illusion of infinite choice often fosters a disposable mentality, where individuals are dismissed as quickly as they are swiped. The focus on physical attractiveness often eclipses personality traits and shared interests, potentially contributing to a superficial culture. The persistent problem of catfishing and safety risks are significant negatives. We've heard heart-wrenching tales like Sarah's, who duped by a catfishing scam when she believed she was engaging with a potential partner. And then there's Tom, who had to deal with the misuse of his personal information. Now, in a surprising move, instead of using real data to help people find their perfect match, Tinder has chosen to introduce a new feature that allows friends and family of users to suggest potential matches. However, this approach seems inadequate and not an actual improvement to the app. So, before you swipe right on eye-catching profile, bear in mind the experiences of Sarah and Tom. Ask yourself, is the polished, picture-perfect world of Tinder as romantic as it appears? Or is it merely another digital platform riddled with its own unique challenges and pitfalls? In our journey through the world of Tinder, we've examined the illusion of endless choice, the superficial nature of the app, the threat of catfishing, privacy concerns, and the platform's rules and moderation. But now, it's time to address the elephant in the room, the paradox that lies at the heart of this app. Is this glossy, picture-perfect world of Tinder really as romantic as it seems? On one hand, the app offers a convenient platform to meet potential partners from the comfort of your own home. It provides a seemingly endless array of choices, and the excitement of matching with someone can be quite thrilling. But on the other hand, we've seen how the endless choice can also lead to a disposable mentality. The superficial nature can eclipse genuine connections, and the safety and privacy concerns can create a sense of unease. We've heard Sarah's story, a tale of deception and heartbreak. We've heard Tom's experience, a disturbing case of privacy invasion. These are not isolated incidents. They are part of the reality of using Tinder that often gets lost in the romanticized narrative of the app. So before you swipe right on that attractive profile, remember Sarah and Tom's experiences? Ask yourself, is the glossy, picture-perfect world of Tinder really as romantic as it seems? Or is it just another digital platform fraught with its own unique set of challenges and pitfalls? The choice, as always, is yours to make.